Some thoughts on Jeremiah in chapter 40. It's AD 586, and the Babylonians have come and taken away the nation of Judah and left just a remnant back in the land. So as we come to that, that has happened in chapter 39 of Jeremiah, and in chapter 40 then we see what ensues amongst the people of God back in the land. We will say, first of all, as regards the specific developments of matters for the people of Judah, that Jeremiah is given the opportunity to either go down to Babylon and be looked after or return to Judah. And he decides that he will return to Judah. And in verse 6 we will find Jeremiah went to Gedaliah the son of Ahikam at Mizpah and lived with him among the people who were left in the land. Here's a man with a heart for God's purpose, in the fact that he wanted to stay in the land when he was given opportunity. That's God's gift for his people. In the verses from verse 7, we will see how everything starts to settle down. The people can move forward now after the tumult of chapter 29. And so you see Gedaliah is the leader, and he meets with the other leading men, and they come together. And verse 9, Gedaliah, son of Ahikam, son of Shaphan, swore to them and their men, saying, "Do not be afraid to serve the Chaldeans, dwell in the land, and serve the king of Babylon, and it shall be well with you." They are adjusting to the new arrangements. Gedaliah is taking the lead. All seems to be fitting in nicely. And then in verse 11, we will see these are the people who had been dispersed into adjoining territories. Likewise, when all the Judeans who were in Moab and among the Ammonites and in Edom and in other lands heard that the king of Babylon had left a remnant in Judah and had appointed Gedaliah, son of Ahikam, son of Shaphan, as governor over them, then all the Judeans returned from all the places to which they had been driven, and came to the land of Judah, to Gedaliah at Mizpah. They gathered wine and summer fruits in great abundance. So things are settling down, people are gathering, and it seems as though that a degree of peace can be anticipated. Alas, what happens next is somewhat shocking. And Gedaliah can't take it in because we will see that he will be warned. Let's look at it from verse 13. Jehanan the son of Kareah and all the leaders of the forties in the open country came to Gedaliah at Mizpah and said, "Do you not know that Baalis the son of the Ammonites has sent Ishmael the son of Nethaniah to take your life?" And Gedaliah just can't take it in. And perhaps his thinking is, surely we can't have this. After all the tumult, we can't have one of our own. You go down to verse 1 of chapter 41, you will see that Ishmael, the son of Nethaniah, son of Elisha, of the royal family, he's a descendant from David. He's one of the people of God. And Gedaliah perhaps thinking, we can't have something like this happening at this time. It's like that in church life very often, isn't it? You go through a time of tumult and difficulty, and then you think, well, surely it's time to settle down now. Nobody's going to be causing a great deal of trouble. Alas, you've got this man Ishmael, Ishmael, the son of Nethaniah, and he's conspiring against Gedaliah. Interestingly, with regard to Gedaliah, two things he doesn't do. Remember, he's got Jeremiah, the prophet of God, living with him. He doesn't seek Jeremiah. It's always a problem when we don't seek the messenger of God from the word of God, do we? And the other thing is he doesn't seek the Lord. And alas, everything does go badly. And although Gedaliah in the latter part of chapter 40 says, verse 16, but Gedaliah the son of Ahikam said to Jehanan the son of Kareah, "You shall not do this thing." That is when Ahikam was thinking of taking taking Ishmael, the son of Nethaniah, out, for you're speaking falsely of Ishmael. The man has got no justification for saying that he was speaking falsely, because he hasn't sought the Lord, hasn't listened to the word from the Lord. Yeah, so we are warned, aren't we, here? Sometimes we can think we've been through a tumultuous time in life or in church, things all going to be calm. No, not necessarily. Satan can be working. Satan's always working to seek to bring the people of God down. And then, just this whole issue, we need to be seeking the Lord in all the circumstances of life and never just assuming something. So that's some thoughts on Jeremiah in chapter 40.